1 3/8. And with regards to any repairs, the neck, if it has ever been repaired, was done expertly, because there is no indication other than maybe some finish here around this heel that might give away that this neck was broken and repaired. All right, the nut is down there at the proper thickness, more or less. The fingerboard's your rosewood fingerboard. Here again, it's flat in the horizontal direction this way. As far as scoop and relief goes, there's a little bit of relief scoop, but the G-string side is almost flat. I can tell you that this bass will have buzzes on it, and we'll find out in a minute. The bridge looks like it might be a replacement bridge. It has an engraving on the bottom, but I cannot read it without my magnifying glass. The tailpiece is your typical K rosewood tailpiece, again with the emblem missing. And then we'll take a look at end pin strings and tone and action in a minute. Right now, actually. This bass has more tone. Out of all the Ks that we've looked at today, this one sounds the best to me. I really like this bass. And yeah, now I'm looking back here again. The neck has been repaired. There's new paint here, paint or dark brown stain. I can see telegraphing through the paint a little bit where the neck break was. This one looks like it was fairly extensive break. But again, expertly repaired in my opinion. And this bass does not have any open seams. This is also on the plus side of fair to good condition. Let's take a look at the strings. This looks like an original Flexicore, and then these black silks look like, I don't know, maybe the original strings that were on this instrument. I have no idea. I don't recognize them. But we've seen them before, so it could be the factory strings from K. This bridge is tilting forward a little bit. It has a small amount of warp in it. It needs to be pulled back. I could probably do that here, but it would take too long. Here is a replacement thumb screw, just a screw eye that somebody put in here. And again here, it needs a foot. But other than that, the fit of this end pin here is quite good. Alright, so this base needs some neck relief on the G-string side. It needs end pin foot, and it could use some new strings. You know, strings need to be replaced on a double bass. Oh, in a school fleet, I would go for a program of every 2 years, 2 to 3 years maximum on string life. Personally, I change mine about once a year. All right, let's take a look at these last two. Here's an interesting instrument. This is my first look at this. Oh my goodness, it's missing a fingerboard. It's got a fiberglass back and sides, kind of a shell here, open seams everywhere. Make and model, Dan Svoboda, Denver, Colorado. Isn't that interesting? Integrating tonal arm, patent pending. 1984, serial number 119, model is FG103. This is a very interesting bass. It does not have a sound post either. It's missing a sound post. Oh, and it's got this sound post crack. That's too bad because this is a carved top. This is a solid carved top, and there's that sound post crack. This bass, if somebody really was interested in this Svoboda bass and wanted to restore it, you know, that would be what I would do with this bass. Is I would put it up for sale and try to get something out of it. If I were interested and if I were looking for a Svoboda bass, I might give $50 for that instrument. I don't know what it's really worth. It could be worth $100 or $200, but if somebody would give me $50 tomorrow to take this out of this school, I would gladly give it to them in exchange for a $50 bill. All right, here's our final instrument. This is an Engelhardt M1. Serial number 68750. That puts it, this is a new bass, 6875. This is a 1996 year model instrument. And overall condition, I would say it looks to be in good condition. String length, .40.5. Now you wonder if the bridge is not in the right place. That's why the string length is so wrong on this instrument. The bridge is north of where it should be by approximately 3/4 of an inch thickness of the bridge foot, and it has this warp in it that's pretty nasty too. This bridge needs to be replaced. It has they look like Spyrocore strings, but the silk colors at the top are not Spyrocore colors. It's missing the bottom string. The tuners move smoothly. The nut is okay. The fingerboard is rosewood fingerboard or Jacoba tub perhaps, and so as is the tailpiece. The end pin. Oh goodness, the end pin. the screw, the end pin screw is twisted off, it's totally unadjustable. The fit, it's got this rubber washer here. The fit's pretty good. But this instrument, I don't even want to bring the tension up to try it out. I can tell you that the string action is so high. It has a minimal amount of relief as far as horizontal flatness goes. Oh my goodness. Angle hearts are even flatter than K basses. So this fingerboard is so dead flat that these middle strings are way higher than the outer two strings. This needs a fingerboard dress job for sure. It needs a new bridge. And it could use some new strings, although these strings look like they're in pretty good condition. It's 1996. So the strings are 12 plus 14. They're 14 years old. All right, that's a roundup of his basses. Now let's take a look at some bows. All right, here in front of me is the collection of Mr. Hermanson's bows in the bass fleet. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bows in the bass fleet, and 4 of which are German bows, and 3 of which are French bows. And then one of the French bows is a half-size bow. Alright, so I'm going to do this in front of the mirror and hope it works for us. Let's take a look at